From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into a special edition of The Horse's Mouth. I'm not at Tommy Maggs, but I am here at Client Focus Media, and we are rocking. We've got Ryan Murphy here, Olympic gold medalist, swimming badass from Jacksonville. Great to have him on the program. Ryan, how you doing, man? Thanks for taking the time being on The Horse's Mouth.
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. It's great to have such a legend in the swim world and just here out of Jacksonville on the program. I know you're out in California right now training for the next Olympic Games, brother. That's absolutely incredible. Congrats on continuing the career.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, when I started this, I never thought that I'd make it this far in my career, but I'm definitely very thankful for all the success.
Oh, absolutely. Listen, I told you off air, a nephew of my wife's swam at Auburn. You guys, look, I played ball, right? College, pro, that whole thing. You work hard, but you swimmers, man, you got to be ultra committed to your craft because that is no joke. You guys train like crazy. Tell us about the training, if you would.
Yeah, well, I think swimming you could handle a little bit more just because there's no impact. So like if you're running all the time, you kind of have to take some breaks just to let the joints rest. But swimming, we can kind of just handle a lot of work. So right now, I'm either swimming 4.5 hours a day or 3 hours a day, doing 3 hours of weights a week, doing physical therapy, yoga, massage,
all of it.
Mental in the right place. So really leaving no stone unturned in the training right now.
Are you guys like fighters, Ryan? Like you bulk up for a little bit, get a little stronger, and then you start tapering or cutting weight, if you will? How does that part of the training regime go?
100%. I mean, we don't call it bulk, but there's definitely at the beginning of the season that's a phase where we're trying to build some muscle. And yeah, so definitely get a little bit bigger in that time frame, and then you become a little bit more like an arrow towards the end of the season. Get really big.
Right. Yeah, you guys lean up, man. You're shredded when it's all said and done, getting ready for the events and whatnot. All right, Ryan, you've probably been asked this a million times, but I got to ask you because I know what it's like to win football games. I know what it's like to play in big games, playoff games, all that fun stuff on the road, at home, all of it included. But I have no idea what it's like to be an Olympic gold champion. What does that mean to you when you look back and obviously as you're looking ahead to the next Olympic Games?
Yeah, I think it's a very interesting feeling because there's definitely a huge amount of support people around you, so similar to football in that sense. But in terms of getting the glory of that moment, it's just one person. So you do feel a little bit awkward that the coach can't stand up there with you, your family can't stand up there with you, the people who have worked on your body, the physical therapists, the teammates. There's so many people that do have a hand in the success. And it's a really cool feeling to represent your country. I think that's something I'm really proud of.
Yeah, you mentioned the word glory. It's glorious sports, especially at that level. I don't know that level, but it is. It's a glorious feeling when you're out there competing on the biggest stage. I think that's the best word. Euphoric may be another word, right? I'm sure people ask you to put in your words, and you're like, I don't know, it's awesome. Like, what do you want to tell you? It's the best thing in the whole world, but it is. It's very glorious to do what you do, man, so that's awesome.
Yeah, it feels like it's almost like an emotional unlock at that point. I mean, you're feeling such a range, like such extreme excitement for achieving a dream that you've had for so long. And then there's also a level of, okay, what's next? Like, how do I top this? I think pretty much every Olympic athlete is going to be very competitive. And so we're competitive with other people. We're also competitive with ourselves, and is thinking about how we can build on previous success.
Yeah, definitely. All right, tell us about you got a swim school in the works. Is that correct? Are you calling it the Ryan Murphy Swim School? What do we got for a title?
Yeah, so it's the Goldfish Swim School. So that's a group that I've been partnered with for a long time. I really like the model that they have for teaching kids how to swim. It was started by pretty elite level college swimmers, so they understand how to build the stroke, and it's really fun. So that's going to be hopefully open sometime between May, June of next year in St. John's, Florida. So I'm really
good.
excited
All right.
for that project and
Awesome.
a little bit more into the Jacksonville area.
Real quick, as I wrap up with you, Ryan, when you see younger swimmers, do you see the talent right away? Like you get people, I don't know, whatever club you're swimming with and you're training and whatnot, you see the young kids, you're like, that kid's going to be something. We got to keep an eye on him. Can you? Because I see that with other athletes, right? I see how they run, see how they, move around and that. And you're like, wow, that kid's going to be a pretty darn good athlete. Do you do the same in the swim world?
I think, yeah, you can tell pretty quickly with some people. There's other people that, when they hit puberty, they start developing a little bit more. They really take off. But there's definitely some athletes at a young age you can see it right away. That's
great. That's great. I know what the best part of your career has been, Ryan, when you beat Tony Boselli at Bowls, right? You gave him a little bit of a head start. What were you, in 8th grade at the time? And you ended up beating him. That was classic, man. That was a great thing.
Yeah, I was a little pipsqueak 13-year-old going against a now Hall of Famer. So that was an
you beat him.
Moment for me.
Yeah. You beat the Hall of Famer.
He came into my turf. If I had to try to run around him to get to the quarterback, I don't think I'd be able to do that.
But a different story, right? That's great, man. Hey, listen, thanks for taking the time. I know your family's proud. Jacksonville's proud. It's great to see what you're doing on all fronts, and best of luck, man, training for the next Olympic Games, man. Go get that gold once again. It'll be awesome to watch you.
I love it. I'm fired up. Thanks for having me.
All right, Ryan, me too, buddy. You have a great day. Get some rest, would you? I know you need some rest and eat a bunch of food, man. You deserve it. All right, take care, man. All right, that'll do it for us this time around. A special edition of The Horse's Mouth with Ryan Murphy right here from Client Focus Media. Have a great day, everybody.
The team at Heritage Capital Group is special because it's a collection of people across the spectrum.
We have people who have been in the shoes of owners that are looking to buy and sell, and professionals that have executed transactions helping buy and sell companies for decades.
I think when you talk to us, see what our experience is, see what our skills are, see the reach that we have, you'll be very happy with the recommendation.